we're gonna get into, I'm gonna wait for Kymmy because, like I said, I feel like I talk too much. But we're gonna talk 2 Cent and then we'll go to Kymmy. How about that? Because I'm gonna let y'all talk because I don't deal with football. And so we were gonna talk about for 2 Cent, Jerry Jones and Dak Prescott. I don't deal with them. I have unfriended 3 Dallas Cowboys fans this week.
Yeah. I never liked the Cowboys.
Shout out to Kymmy Cocoa for deleting 3 Dallas Cowboys fans on Facebook this week. I made a disclosure and I said, don't come on my timeline with that star and all that bullshit, or you will be unfriended or unfollowed. Someone did not take heed to that, and dare I say was trolling me with this bullshit, and so I unfriended him.
Oh, I didn't even know that he was talking about it too.
Who?
Randy Moss, after his speech.
He talked about the Cowboys?
No, about all the people who died. Cause
he got the names, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So y'all check out our Instagram page, Connecting the Dots, ATL.
Are we back
and
on?
I put the video on. Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, so we're gonna talk about Dak, Jerry Jones. Tell them who those people are.
Yes.
I don't even want to talk about them.
I know, Kim. If you guys aren't already familiar with Mr. Dak Prescott, Dallas Cowboys quarterback, he's been the quarterback now for the Cowboys. It's going to be his 3rd season. Jerry Jones, he has the #1 franchise in the world in the Cowboys. They've accumulated, I think, over $3 billion. But again, and I tell people this all the time, we all have to remember that Jerry Jones, when Malcolm X, MLK died, he was already about to turn 30, and he's from Arkansas. And we talk about, Little Rock 9, talking about Jim Crow South, so he was already set in his ways. So we can't be surprised when we have this same guy talking about a black man protesting police brutality, which everybody sees, but then when he says that this is not this major issue and that if anybody takes a knee, that he's going to cut them from the team, he said that he didn't care who it was. It could be his quarterback, all that. But then it was so funny because last year, you can go on Google right now, he took a knee before the national
I saw that.
with his players.
What's his name with him? Was that him?
Who?
Ray Lewis, was that him?
Ray Lewis, he actually, when he took a knee, and I do not mess with Ray Lewis, because he said that he was praying.
But was he with this guy?
No, he wasn't, but this was like a separate incident, but this was during the protest because during the whole Colin Kaepernick thing, Ray Lewis was saying that this was like a distraction, don't disrespect the flag. So then he takes a knee when he gets pressured by the black community. Two knees, and then he tried to explain himself and say that he was praying and that he wasn't protesting.
And remember all those memes with him kneeling?
He's a coon, man. He's a coon. And seeing that, and then now with Dak, I just expected so much from Dak.
Why?
Again, because he's always been laid back.
Is he white, right?
White mother.
Oh, okay.
His mom died from cancer 2 years ago. But seeing how, as a black man, you are a grown man now at 25, 26. I would be fooled to ever have.
Oh, he's 25? I mean.
Nah, no excuse. No excuse.
I read the initial comment. Of course, the apologetic comment.
Of course.
But I felt him on the apologetic comment.
Yeah.
That's what I always say.
Yeah.
He was like, when I would rather see solutions.
Of course.
And
you said the same thing last weekend. I agree with you, 110%. 110. Right. You still can't do that.
Even because it wasn't like he was one of the people that was protesting.
Facts.
He should have just stayed quiet about it.
Not said anything at all. But I'll tell you this though, and Jay Black, you already know this as an NFL fan. Jerry Jones, he pulled that string. Because again, you serving as a quarterback, on top of that, as a black quarterback, Jerry Jones is a smart man. People have to realize that we're talking about billionaires. So they know how to manipulate minds, PR, the narrative, all that stuff. So I would not be surprised if one day after practice, sat down with Dak. Dak, he knows that he has a black quarterback. And he knows that he has to calm the situation down. So why not, Dak, you yourself as a black quarterback say that it's 2018, we moved on. Yes, we still have our issues, but it's all good. And that's exactly what he said.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but is Dak Prescott the one that he was backup quarterback and he did really well, so they kept him? Okay, and they fired the other guy.
Tony Romo? Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And again, it's just that.
And everybody was like, yeah, the Cowboys, because we got a black quarterback.
Kim,
son.
I'm telling you, a lot of people was rolling with Dak. I was. But then seeing this, it's just
they fooled y'all, honey.
He fooled us.
You got the initial report. What was his initial words?
His initial words, verbatim.
I'm about to pull it up.
Yeah, if you want, you can just pull it up on the computer. And we can play it from there. So we can just have it word for word. Somebody say he's in the sunken place.
Yeah, I know a lot of people say that.
Yeah.
That he's in the sunken place.
It's just that, again, these players, and it frustrates me because they're just afraid. But at the same time, I can't blame them because NFL is not like, the NBA where you have a guaranteed contract. You can speak your mind. So it's a whole different ball game. I get it.
Who is this? Oh, Fox. Of course, their headline says, Cowboys QB Prescott nailed it. With criticism of kneeling.
Yeah. But mind you, Jerry Jones was the same guy that had a player on his team that he beat his girlfriend. He threw her on a bed of guns.
Huh?
Yeah. Greg Hardy.
Yeah,
Greg Hardy. He had no problem with that. Randy Gregory, get in trouble with weed and drugs.
Even though, I like Zeke, Zeke.
Even with Zeke, domestic violence. Mm-hmm. And again, I posted this on my Instagram story, everything. You can check it out yourself. This man, Jerry Jones, during the national anthem, during practice, I don't know why they're even playing that before practice. This man kept his hat on. And his son was like, hey, Dad, hey, take your hat off. He kept his hat on. He was like, nah, I'm good.
Is this new? Because I remember growing up, some people, due to their religious, political beliefs, they didn't have to stand up.
Well, they didn't require the national anthem after 9/11.
Exactly.
Like, that wasn't even required. Like, I think players stayed in the locker room.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't show it.
They didn't become a kid.
Jay Black, actually,
until after 9/11.
I looked this up. It wasn't until 2008 until the U.S. Army signed $1 million deal with the NFL.
They do.
It's an endorsement.
Because they do
It's an
those
endorsement.
Army commercials
There
during
you go.
the football games.
Which is called what? Propaganda. Join the greatest force in the world.
Yeah.
Saving lives.
And
And this just hit me. It's crazy. It just hit me. Now that I'm thinking about it, this might be a whole big scheme by the USA.
But that's what that is.
Look, now that Donald Trump is in office,
North Korea. Things like that.
now, Donald Trump, he gonna put us in the war.
Yeah.
This motherfucker gonna put us in
That's
the war.
inevitable. It's
So
going
now
to
that we keep talking about this national anthem,
Pride in your country.
patriotism,
Yeah.
That's when people feel like, I'm gonna join the war, and it's kind of like outside of what we fight for.
That's what happened at
It's like
9/11.
Free advertising, it's getting people mind psychologically, like, they showing like the people that's against, the people kneeling, they like, all right, I'm gonna join the war. I feel like it's influencing a lot.
That's what happened during 9/11. Everybody was so friendly.
It hyped up.
Everybody was so kumbaya. And everyone was like, USA, and we're going to get the bad guys. And the bad guy was, guess what, though? The bad guy was Muslims.
Yeah.
And everywhere you went, you had people profiling Muslims. You couldn't get on a plane with somebody that was wrapped up because you felt intimidated, you were scared by them. They were sheiks. Sheiks are not even Muslim. But because they wear head wraps, they look like one. And people are so ignorant. You really will call the cops on people that had nothing to do with it. So I found the Dak thing. I don't know if it's gonna play or if y'all are gonna be able to hear it.
Yeah, we can just try to turn up to the max.
It's
I don't necessarily listen to it. It has no effect to me.
It has no effect to me.
What I'm doing, what I said, what I stand by, whether I was wearing a star or not, whether I was playing for Jerry Jones, Steve Jones, or the other owner. I believe in what I believe in. Like that.
and he doubled down on it. He said, "That's that. That's what I believe in." He don't think it's the time to do so.
Or the venue.
No, I never protest. I never protest.
That was after.
Yeah. It's crazy, huh? The time of the venue.
Such a piece, and I think it's very concerning for a lot of people. A lot of people playing the game, a lot of people watching the game, a lot of people.
So pretty much what he's saying in so many words is that the protest
It's unnecessary.
makes people uncomfortable. But the question is, what people are we talking about? We're talking about white people.
It takes away from the joy and the love. But that's what
How?
I'm saying. Like
It's a protest.
when I was in school, if the person that was having a party was into bad shit, my parents wasn't gonna let me go to their party. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like right now, football, yeah, it did used to bring people together, and y'all would sit with the black and the white Cowboy fans at the pub. But guess what? If the cops came in there and shot you at the pub unrightfully, the white fans weren't gonna come to. So that's what I'm saying. Like, let's get it together where you understand me, not just because
it's
we're sitting
deeper.
here watching this football game with somebody that would kill you.
And look, here's the thing. We're talking about a football game that's maybe 2 hours out of a 24-hour day, right?
No,
So-
it's more than 2.
Or it's 2 to
Y'all be
3.
watching
Yeah,
football all
hey, it
damn
takes
day.
forever. But
All damn day.
after Sunday,
That's what I'm saying.
if Jay Black is not wearing that Bengals jersey, just like how the Jimmy's wearing his Bengals jersey, and if he's wearing regular street clothes, he's just another black man there. So again, this exposes that this is more than just a sport.
I say this before, and I'll say it again. We had an episode where we discussed this. Symbolism is everything.
Yeah.
And that Confederate star, that's the Dallas Cowboys logo, is the Bonnie Blue
I
flag.
didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about the star.
And the star is a part of the Confederate flag.
Wow.
If you look at a Confederate flag, you snatch one of them stars off of it, but
matches.
it's also one of the 50 stars of the states too. I get it. But just
Yeah, we're talking about
specifically
Texas,
that
though.
Bonnie blue Texas flag
Yeah.
was the flag of one of the Confederate armies during the Civil War. And I don't
Crazy.
wear any of that shit. You keep complaining, you say take them down, take down the flags, take down the monuments, take that shit off. And I'm not saying the Cowboys need to change their logo, because go ahead and do what y'all do, but I don't like when I see black people wearing it. That's just me.
I never even thought about that.
I say it all the time. That's why I unfriend people on Facebook. You love the Cowboys. Where your children at? What school do your kids go to? Where's your wife? What else do you represent? You represent these people more than you represent your family. You know somebody's a Cowboys fan, but you don't know if they're married or if they have children. That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you represent? You going to war, you representing this so hard. Like, what are they doing for you?
And see, I'll tell you this as well. I feel like this whole patriotism thing is masked by white supremacy. So they're trying to make it seem like it's about being American. But let's be real, when I say American, you don't think of me, you don't think of yourself, you don't think of Jay Black, you think of a white person. And through Dallas is the #1 franchise in the world.
But that's only because I hear people say this all the time. And correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But that's only because Dallas Cowboys have such a huge fan base because they were the only football game that came on national TV.
And look, and what was their theme? Let's go deeper. America's team. So this is what I'm getting at.
They're pushing that agenda on you subconsciously.
And what state are they in? Texas. Texas has so many white people.
So I lived there for 13 years, honey. And
there we go. So again, all of this loops around. No, you're good.
Who was the Indian fighter?
Cowboys. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Word.
And look, Kim, you said this earlier. What's that symbolism, right?
Right.
That's symbolism.
Word.
Jay Black, even deeper. NFC East. Who's the Cowboys' rival?
Redskins. That's crazy.
Look at the Redskins logo.
That's crazy.
Look how dark that Redskins
And if
is.
they don't win, they don't even win, but who does win all the time?
That's Cowboys and Indians.
The Patriots.
And the Patriots.
They win
You see what I'm saying?
all the time. Yeah.
Now, look, let's think about the two marquee franchises right now in the NFL. Jay Black, as an NFL fan, who are the two marquee franchises right now in the Patriots?
20 years in the Patriots.
Now, again, who are the two most influential owners in the NFL right now?
Robert Kraft and Jerry Jones.
And what teams do they own?
Cowboys and Patriots.
When it comes to politics, who are Trump's biggest supporters out of sports? Robert Kraft and Jerry Jones.
Even the state.
Even the states. Now, another thing, look at, and trust me, you can't miss this. Every single Dallas game, the national anthem is this big thing. They have Marines for the Cowboys. They got Jets. Like, the Falcons' national anthem is quick. Cowboys, it's the spectacle. Because again, this is America's team, which represents white America. Jerry Jones represents the white American dream. He made it from nothing, oil tycoon, he made his own money. And now this man is a slave owner.
And
he runs this.
if you ever are in Texas,
Yeah.
I lived in Houston. Everywhere you go, there's a Texas flag. I've never seen no shit like this before in my life. When you go to school, they taught my daughter Texas history.
Yeah.
I was like, Texas history? It's not American history? It's not
Technically, it's
just
Mexican history if you want to be real.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I found in social situations, and don't come for me because this is my personal experience, where in America we deal with a theory of white supremacy. Well, in Texas they have a theory of white supremacy. They have a theory of Mexican supremacy as well. So black people are.
Didn't you say when you was living there, like Mexicans, they look down on?
Oh yeah.
I don't get that either though.
Yeah,
just to be real with you.
absolutely. I mean, if you go to like San Antonio, even the little rural areas,
like
Houston, I mean, it's like, there's a large black presence in Houston. Don't get me wrong. There is a black culture in Houston, but the black people in Houston want to eat Mexican food, which is like completely blows my mind.
That's wild.
So yeah, we can always come back to this. It's like no matter what we do, because we talk about politics and social media and current events. We're going to be talking about this a long time because that's what football season haven't even started yet.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see who stays, who goes, who does what.
Yep.
Before we do it, I do want to, we kind of touched on it, but shout out to Randy Moss.
Oh man, Randy Moss. So y'all tell them who is. I don't know what's wrong with me today.
If you watch football,
I don't watch football.
Arguably
Okay, but guess
ever.
what? I don't watch football. So I posted it on my Instagram today. Randy Moss was somewhere at Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Was he
Hall of Fame
inducted
ceremony.
or was he already a person in it, or was he induced this night?
Just got introduced.
Everybody this weekend.
He just got introduced.
So Ray Lewis too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He does. I respect that as well.
Okay, so he
did not bow down.
So he didn't go.
Nah, he did it at Tennessee something.
Chattanooga.
Yeah, Tennessee, Chattanooga.
From his hometown.
Yeah, he did it at his own
I respect that.
Because he said he was mad at the fact that
He should have been first ballot.
He
He should have been first ballot.
Oh, wow.
He was top 2 in every statistical category, every season.
Oh man. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I don't watch football. I don't know who
Yeah.
any of these people are, but I
Yeah.
salute Randy Moss.
I love
He had a, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, check it out. It's on our page. Like I said, on Connecting the Dots on
Yeah.
Instagram, Innovative Black Station on Instagram too.
Beautiful.
Follow us. But Randy Moss was at the Hall of Fame induction
Yep.
apparently,
Cannon,
and he
Ohio.
had on a tie, and it had all the victims of police brutality. And he said that he just wanted their families to know that they're not alone.
Yeah.
And so we want to also let you know that you're not alone. We always speak out against police
Salute.
brutality, and I
Salute.
think that I have to salute him for doing that, because he said the time that we're living now, it needs to be brought to. We can't stop talking about it until something is done about it. So,
Facts.
all right.